Hello, money bestie. How are you? How have you been financially? um, I'm at my brother's place right now. I'm spending just a couple of days in Berlin, um, you know, hanging out with my brothers. So, he has been asking me to visit him for an entire year, and I was like, no, I'm saving money. I cannot come. And now I finally made it, paid like 270 bucks for the flight, and I'm here and I'm very happy. This morning I spent working on the Happy Money model, which is launching on Sunday. I worked in a cafe on that, and I just love, exploring new places and like riding around with the bike. It's I love that. Anyways, to get to the point, I've had a discussion with my brother about him not earning much money and therefore he cannot save. And he says he needs to earn more in order to save. And I think majority of people probably think that way, especially, in European countries where you don't really earn very much for a normal job, let's say. Because I live in Switzerland, and so the pay there is good in comparison to the countries around Switzerland. Like, in Spain you earn very little, Portugal probably as well, England some people as well, the US I'm not sure. I think you probably have more possibilities there to rise within a company, something like that, which is the case for me as well. I'm trying to, within my 9 to 5, get a higher position where I can earn more. However, people wait to save their money until they can earn more. And that's not a good approach, because how long are you going to wait for that? You're going to stay broke until you earn more, and then what? Are you then going to sit down and do a budget and do all that stuff that is required to save money? I don't know. I doubt it very much. So really, for the past more than half a year, I earned very little money in Switzerland, because I didn't get a full-time contract. I had only 80%, and so I had to work with what I had in the moment, which was not very much. But I was like, you know what, I'm gonna set myself this goal of saving 10,000, and I want to achieve that. I was like, I'm 29, I need to have money right now. Like, I cannot be broke forever. I cannot ask other people for money if I have an emergency, things like that. And so I was like, I want to save 10,000, and I sat down with the very little income that I had, and I was like, okay, this is my income. And these are my fixed expenses that I have to pay every month. There is no such thing in my world where I'm not paying my bills. So paying bills all the time, on time as well. So basically I sat down, I did a budget. I was like, how much can I save where I still have a food and fun budget, which I put together, because for me it was like, you know what, I'm gonna save as much as I can. And it was the best 7 months ever because I learned not just to resist buying things, I also learned, to delay gratification. So impulse buying is one thing, but also understanding why I'm spending the money, why I'm buying these things. Do I really need them? There's questions that you can ask yourself before you buy stuff. There's money behaviors that we have where, if we know about these things, we can actually start understanding our own patterns, our own beliefs, where they come from. Digging a little bit deeper into the childhood. What did we grow up with? I, for example, grew up with believing that money is the root of all evil, and it's a lie. It's a lie. It's not gonna help you. If you think or believe that, you're gonna stay broke most of your life. And Because if you would actually sit down with your money and confront yourself with your finances, then you would be a better person, because you would be thinking and talking about money. And it's not a bad thing. I'm here to tell you to money is not bad. It's not evil. It amplifies the person that you are. It's neutral. Money is a thing. It's not emotional. It should not be emotional, actually. I'm trying, like, that's what I'm learning right now. I'm trying to not be emotionally connected to my money, because money is actually just a tool. There needs to be an emotional distance, and people usually get very emotional around finances and very much like, oh, you know, if someone doesn't pay money back, they get mad about it. Or I actually wanted to invite my friend this was like 2 months ago or something. I wanted to invite her for her birthday for dinner. And I wanted to pay, and I told her in advance, look, I'm gonna invite you. This is my birthday gift for you. I don't have any other gift. So I just want to spend the evening with you and have really good food. And what happened was I paid the bill, which was $100. And obviously I calculated that within my budget. I know very well, how to manage my money and what is worth it for me to spend my money on. And one of the things that is very high value for me is I want to spend generously on other people. Like, if I spend time with other people, I'm not gonna save money. I'm gonna spend it generously, because it's important for me to have connections and friendships and, spending time with other people. So, however, I paid the bill, and 5 minutes later, she was on the phone doing something. We walked a little bit, and then we said goodbye. And then I look at my phone, and she sent me half of the money that I just paid for our dinner. And she then later told me, like, I don't feel I'm worth that amount of money. I was like, what? I was shocked. I was totally shocked. So that's basically why I'm building the happy money model for you, because we have been growing up and believing things about money and attaching our worth and our emotions to money, and we should actually build a healthy relationship with money. There is such a thing, like, there's a balance where you can save money and build wealth and actually go somewhere with your finances, and at the same time you can spend money and actually be enjoying your life. Because I think also another belief is that most people think just, oh, if I save money, I'm not having a life. Or if I save money, I'm gonna have to not do this, not do this, not do that. You can do both at the same time. You just need to sit down with your finances and be like, okay, this is what's possible. This is where I want to go. For me, it was really 7 months where, yes, I did not spend a lot of money, almost nothing, on things that, I didn't need anyways. So I didn't buy material things. I bought more experiences and food, and I paid my bills. And that was what I did for 7 months, because I needed to save the 10,000 to really have the little pillow, just in case I lose my job, in case I don't know what happens. I have to pay some random motorcycle bill or whatever. So I want to help you build a healthy relationship with money. I want for you that money actually makes you happy, and that you use your money as a tool to buy things that are important for you, not for me. Like, if I buy, so for my birthday, I'm gonna go into this beautiful mountain cottage. It's like a tiny house that I rented, and oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And I'm just gonna be surrounded by mountains, and I'm gonna fucking sit there and meditate and stare out the window, and I'm gonna be the happiest person alive, and I'm gonna go on a hike and things. And I know that that's how I use my money to bring me happiness. But for you, it might be something else. you know, and maybe it's gonna book a flight to see your family who lives abroad. Maybe it's gonna be, I don't know what, maybe plants make you happy and you just buy a shitload of plants for your room. I don't know. There's different things that make different people happy, and there's no one size fits all, but the happy money model that I'm going to teach you will help you to figure out what you need to do with your money to buy happiness and what is valuable and worth it for you personally. And so, yeah, this is amazing. If you feel guilty when you spend money, this is the course for you, the happy money model. If you feel like you grew up in a scarcity mindset, or in, you know, hearing things about money that are still bothering you and still in the back of your head when you deal with your money or avoid your money, you know. So this is going to be amazing, and I think it will change your financial life forever. So Monday the 30th of August, where I'm turning 30. Oh my gosh, I'm turning 30. This is I'm not nervous at all. Okay, I'll see you then. I'll see you inside. Watch out for emails. Follow me on Instagram, Mary Wanders. Same as here, and I'll see you soon. I hope you have the best day. Bye.